Hi there, it's Adam from GodIsAGeek.com here, and I'm here to talk about Destiny, or specifically the Destiny Alpha, because I think, like a lot of people, before E3, Destiny was like this massive unknown. Nobody seemed to know what it was. I mean, there was that thing where they flew a load of journalists out to their studios to kind of just show them a trailer that was then released afterwards, which annoyed more people than it made happy, and now they've released an alpha, which probably by the time you're watching this is over. So with some skepticism, having heard about millions and millions of dollars being spent on this game, I went into the alpha and have been pleasantly surprised because I really like it. You can tell that Bungie have made it. Obviously there's the sci-fi angle, no one's denying that. I found that the game it reminds me of the most is Borderlands, in that you are doing sort of quests in a big open world type area, big open map I should say. The shooting feels great. I mean, they called it a first look alpha, but it doesn't feel like an alpha to me. I mean, I would expect a serious lack of polish in an alpha, but it doesn't have that. It looks great, it's smooth, the actual gameplay, the shooting feels great. It's interesting that there isn't that sort of bouncy jump feel that Halo's got, that the in space feel. Instead, there's like a jetpack, more like a Titanfall kind of thing, where you can jump and jump again, or cushion your landing or whatever. The guns feel really great. Really like the guns. Really like the visuals. Actually, don't know enough about the story at this point. And I did feel that some of the menus and levelling up systems didn't really explain themselves. I've only really had a chance to play with the one class, and the footage you're seeing is me playing it with that class. I'm sure that people like Mick and others on the team have experimented more. What I will say is, when we played multiplayer, Calvin and I, that's at CR on Twitter, he and I played some multiplayer with some other chaps, and I found that's when it felt more like Halo, which I found really interesting, because the shotgun really reminded me of Halo. It really felt that punch that Halo has, and the map was surprisingly small, which I thought was odd as well. And the game modes on offer felt fairly generic. Back to the single player though, you got like a story mission, then you can go back and you can sort of play that map again, it seems, and you go around and you pick up beacons that give you more missions. That's where I have slight worries, because those missions that you get from beacons really are kind of go to place X, kill a load of these guys, they'll drop this loot, which you then complete the mission and turn in and get XP. And in that respect, I thought it really felt like an MMO. The quest giving and the way the quests actually are felt very like an MMO to me. Now, I know people will disagree with that. So far we got a combination of Borderlands and MMOs. To me, it feels like nobody's saying this, but Destiny seems like a first-person version of Defiance. Now, whether that's because nobody really played Defiance, I don't know. I kind of liked it. I really liked the idea of the tie-in show as well, which just I fell out of watching. But that was similar. There was this big open map with loads of loot, loads of the stuff going on, but it was more of an MMO. There was more people about. In my time playing the Alpha of Destiny, when I hadn't decided to actually go and meet my friends, I only met people a couple of times. But then, saying that, you can go to like the Citadel kind of area, and it goes in third person, and you can dance, which is really like an MMO. So there's a mishmash. There's a lot going on in Destiny, and I have to be honest, I'm definitely going to try and get some beta access, because I want to see more of this game. I sort of made a conscious decision I mustn't play anymore, because I really was enjoying it. Mostly the gameplay, it just felt so solid that I sort of stopped playing at a point, because I wanted to make sure I didn't burn out on it, because you're going to have... It's smart marketing for a start. I mean, the alpha, because no one knew about it, everyone's hyped about it, or PS4 users are hyped about it. Then the beta in July 2014, depends when you're listening to this video, who knows. But that beta will be, I think, on Xbox and PS4, so more people can get involved in that. And then, of course, August is always a quiet month for games, and then September it's out. So maybe the marketing's not as bad as it's first seemed. I'm just pleased that now I know what this game is, and I really like Borderlands, and it really does feel like Borderlands for me, so, I don't know, but I'd love to hear what you think of it. That's the most important thing, because I want to talk to you. So do, in the comment section, tell us what you thought of it. Did you hate it? If you did, I'd love to know why, because I'm not the shooter guy, certainly on GodIsAGeek.com, and yet I really, really like this alpha a lot more than, for example, the Battlefield Hardline beta, which I did a video on, and you can see probably there'll be a little thing telling you to go and watch that, but didn't enjoy that as much. This seems great, and I'm kind of missing it being gone. But do let me know, whether it's in the article or whether it's in the YouTube comments, what you think of it, whether you like it or hate it. Don't mind, either way I'd like to know. Please do like the video if you liked it, and of course subscribe, because that's, I guess, why we do it, right? Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you or speak to you in the next video. Bye for now.
The Hive haven't been on Earth in centuries. That wizard came from the moon. I thought we had them contained there. The darkness could be a lot closer than we think.